So let's see, today or this week we got quite a bit done. We got some grass planted and I chip up some firewood or some limbs and wood. I clean up the forest a little bit more and haul some stuff and start a new burn pile. So stay tuned, we'll see how this all turns out and how Thor ends up helping out. If you get a chance, hit the subscribe button. Trying to build the channel up, let more folks know what's going on out here in Florida and what it's like to live on a homestead. Thor, what you up to? You like the way I watered the grass? Well, the dirt. Hopefully we'll get some ryegrass come out. Yeah? So SpaceX stuff. Which one was the one over there? That's
Megan.
Megan. And then we have what you think is just read the instructions?
Just read the instructions.
Either just read the instructions, or of course I still love you.
And then Megan and Bob.
Shannon and
Oh, Shannon and Bob.
Yep.
Shannon.
That's right. Megan's over there. Okay.
Yep.
Sweet. Then we have sailing ship and
Bigger.
So,
yeah, the Harmony.
Harmony of the Seas.
Sweet. So why are we here?
Because it's Harmony.
Oh, okay.
But there's SpaceX stuff here
Yeah.
too, so we gotta see the SpaceX.
So Cody wanted to come here. This is, what is it?
SpaceX launch and landing control. Their old mission control site.
Oh, okay. So would they have, is this what we would have seen on the broadcast when they were sitting there watching dragons go up and stuff? Or what would they have been doing here?
I don't really know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's a fun place. History.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a museum of some kind, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the Sands Space Museum, something like that. I don't know.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But there it is. So not many people know it's here. Huh?
I guess. I mean, some might not. I don't know.
But we know.
Depends on- yeah, depends on who's been following SpaceX.
Cool. There goes the Harmony of the Sea. We're still sitting over here at launch operations at SpaceX in their backyard. The broken fence you see is Air Force property.
It was there. It was like this when we got here.
Yep, we did not cause this tree to fall onto the fence. No.
You promise.
But there she goes. One of the largest, third largest ship on the planet. Cruise ship. Yeah. Well, we got an oversized load. We're near SpaceX. Big round thing in a tarp. And it's a SpaceX lead truck. And it's, I don't know,
Not a booster.
not a booster?
No.
Is that the satellite
it?
piece or
Do we know?
Not a satellite.
the generators on the back? Yeah, I guess we'll see. Alright, so today before the mosquitoes get too bad, I'm going to take all of this and a battery box and one of those batteries and make a magic power box and set that out in the forest to run that other Wi-Fi access point that we set up the other day, if you remember. We'll check back a video or two. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. One of the first things I need to do, though, take this power cord and put it like that. Yeah, it's hard to do this with one hand. Right about there, just kind of whack that off. Once we get that cut, and I can get it with oh bother. There we go. Once we get that trimmed off, then I got to figure out where the tip of this, there's, in case you guys don't know, there's like this striation on one of the sides and the other one is smooth. So I got to figure out which of those was positive, and then when I put the clips or the connectors on this to wire them to the battery, we'll have the polarity right. But why don't I just go ahead and get most of this together and I'll show you what the end results look like. Seems I may have woken Thor up, but he quickly went right back to sleep. It's kind of his happy spot right there. Yeah. Karen set up a pumpkin for the local wildlife. Looks like the ants are the first to the feast, catching up on the peanut butter. The idea is the squirrels would eat the eyeballs out and the deer would like gnaw on it and whatnot. So we'll see how this guy turns out. By the way, happy Halloween. Well, it was going along pretty well until it wasn't. My bad. So this chipping pile from, about here down, that's all stuff that I chipped. There used to be a big pile of limbs over there. Now it's a little pile. But what's happened, I think, is things got jammed up inside of the cutting area. I reached in here and got as much out as I could, but I just can't reach far enough down. So I gotta pop the cover and get that cleaned out and get chipping again. Luckily, it's just one screw here, so I get that screw out, set him aside. I should be able to swing over to this side, use this as a lever, and swing him open. And there's my cutting blade, and there's the mess I have. Okay, just gotta figure out how to get some of this stuff out of here. And, oh, that's right. How do I get him into neutral? I guess that would be the next question. Actually, that's the problem right there. See this? That's supposed to be open. It's just packed full of junk. I can't quite see that, but that's what I'm dealing with. See if I can get a little bit closer up on there. Yeah, all of that's just got to get chiseled out of there. Once I get that all out, we should be good. Okay, note to self, do not try and feed a bunch of pine burrows in with green pine needles. That seems to really have been what screwed up the works. Alright, now that looks all clear again. I can see daylight, yay. So there's a little bit of junk in here, but it'll spit out as I get this spinning again. Okay, seems to all be spinning and working just fine. I got a little bit more chipped. That pile got a little bit larger, actually quite a bit larger. And that pile got a little bit smaller, but there's something in there that's clanging. I think in the flywheel area there's something that's down in the bottom, so I got to open it up and clean it. But I think I'm going to have to pull the tractor forward so I can get that to swing open all the way. I am not seeing anything down inside of there. Nothing's going clank or clunk when I rotate this. I don't see anything else up in the way. So it just may be that it makes a little noise as it goes around. Alright, so we use this 26 horsepower wood chipper. Really happy with it now that I've gotten it working. To move a pile of pine burrows and oak limbs from there to there. So that greenish looking pile's all the wood chips that we got. I got just a bunch of pine needles and pine cones I need to rake up and clean up, and that log will not go through the chipper. No, I did not try. I just kind of know that would create problems. So now I got to water the grass. Yep, it's about that exciting. Kind of hard to see, but that yellow is turning yellow-green, which means that we're getting a little bit of grouse sprouting here and there. So that's a good thing. One of my chores this morning will be to hop in the farm truck and grab that battery pack and take it out into the forest so that I have that other Wi-Fi access point running. The first one seems to still be going well, but it's down to like 11 volts. So we'll see how well this one runs. Alright, well here we are. Going to plant that right below the mast here. So we got our parts. We'll get this going. Alright, so there we have it. Now let me check the app and make sure it's all working. We should be good. It's been up for 6 days now and it's at 11.4 volts. See how long this one actually goes before it actually drops out and dies. There it is. Winter annual ryegrass. It's coming up. Slowly but surely. It'll fill in. God'll get it done. So back in the forest, clearing out some more of the dead wood. Just trying to keep the rot down a little bit. A lot of this stuff, would decay and it would probably be good for the forest floor. But it makes it really hard to move around in here. And it's a bit of a fire hazard. There's so much of it. Normally you would have natural fires that come through and burn out a lot of this stuff. But the way we deal with things now, it just kind of collects. I've got a couple things I need to come back. There's a log here that I need to come back with a chainsaw. And a few others. But yeah, this is about half hour's worth of work. Getting that thing loaded up. Pick at it a little bit here and there, and eventually I'll have this thing cleared up. Hey, Thor. Where's your belly? Where's your belly? Yeah? Meow. Usually you just roll over and show me your belly. Can you do that? Hi. Look at your handsome face. There's that belly. There's that belly. This is the only cat we've ever had that likes his belly rubbed, don't you? And he likes to roll in the dirt. Alright, well I gotta show the folks what we got with grass. You wanna do that? Or do you just want me to pet your face? You also like that. Alright, let's go show them the grass. So we have a whole lot of green going on. It has really sprouted, so I'm really happy with that. This annual ryegrass really started popping. Only took it, I think we're like right about a week into this. So now all we got to do is get a building built on it. Oh, that's right, there's the invisible shop walls. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. I think I can cut back to watering just maybe once a day, and it should just stay green. Kind of came out with a church to Fort Myers area, brought the tractor, and we were clearing a bunch of stuff. Moved it's like a whole banyan tree, and I ended up getting moved. But yeah, lots of stuff, lots of progress. A lot of fun working with the folks. We even moved that green chicken coop that was on top there. Picked that up with a grapple and ran. The owners of the house are there, kind of doing the last bit of direction. But great group of guys. So there's my pile of wood from the banyan tree. Good times though.
Yeah, is that just duct taped on? Oh no, you got a clamp on there. I was looking at that. I was admiring it.
Well, I didn't do it before, but that banyan tree was huge, and it was cut all over the place. So that's where that pile of wood out front came from. Man after my own heart. We're bucking this. It's a big pine tree that came down, trying to get it all out of the way. Good times.
Thank you. You guys are great. All right, nobody can leave if my basket is not empty.
That's right.
Why not?
Because it has to be empty, otherwise I have to have Alex eat it.
Well, overall, in case you didn't sort out, this was about a week's worth of video, including some of the fun stuff we did. It was last weekend with SpaceX and the cruise line. Seeing those big ships was really majestic. Grass is coming in, still growing like crazy. But hope you enjoyed. And by the way, yes, I did eat more of it was like a cheese bread that she had made. Really fabulous stuff. Anyway, take care, and we'll talk to you all and see you all soon. God bless.